Thunderstorm. North from Texas, we have clear skies, lots of sun beating down on us, so nowhere to hide, but stay inside. Air temperature, Dallas 102. You'll notice it's a little cooler here where we see the cloud cover. Well, one of the reasons being is because the ground is a lot more moist where we've had the rain showers repeated in this vicinity, and also the cloud cover. Pretty solid deck. It's shielding us from some of the sunshine. So not so bad right now in Birmingham, 75 degrees, but down towards Florida, lots of sun, 89 degrees in Miami. It feels like 96. This is the heat index, and you'll notice that the heat indices are quite warm out here in Texas and Oklahoma. Dangerously hot in Oklahoma City right now, 107 degrees. Also 107 is what it feels like in Dallas, and 106 in Houston. Here's that nice weather I was telling you about. Nothing like being in Burlington, Vermont, the green blue hills of Burlington, 73 degrees the current temperature. Caribou, Maine, nice, 68 degrees. We also have some nice temperatures out west. We're looking at the eastern slopes of the coastal range and the Cascades. Lots of 70s here. You come a little further inland though, Spokane, 93, and temperatures certainly feel pretty warm up here as well. So if you're doing some travel on Interstate 5, maybe going a little further inland, you're going to notice, if any, left over by Wednesday. Isolated showers and thunderstorms are likely in the high country. Keep in mind that out here in the Rockies, the terrain, it's so drastic to change on you. And if you're doing some traveling or doing some hiking or just, taking your time about getting back to where you're going, keep in mind that some of these thunderstorms don't move out of the way too quickly. They can stay, even though it's just a small thunderstorm, can stay in a small area and give you a lot of rain in a short period. San Francisco Bay Area all the way up to like Susanville, we are looking at 90s. Very, very warm. Some of the warmest in extreme heat. We are going to be watching a low-pressure area develop along our frontal boundary. This front draping across the Carolinas will give it a more northerly push, and maybe northern Georgia, northern Alabama, you'll experience a nicer day tomorrow. That front could possibly push just a wee bit further to the south. Ohio, high pressure still the dominant weather maker. We may see a little moisture in our mid-levels come in across upstate New York. More cloud cover, a chance of seeing some showers, but they're not going to last all day long. And you'll notice more. 70s, nice in the northeast, especially in the hill country. It's real pretty this time of the year in upstate New York and Burlington, Vermont. 70s also in place in the afternoon, Sunday in much of Maine. And also along the west, the Pacific coastal areas from Seattle all the way down to areas around Eureka, California. Shaping.
Good afternoon. I'm glad you joined us. I'm Jill Brown.
And I'm Lisa Moser. The center of the country, once again, we see the rain today, courtesy of a stalled out front across the region. And we have the story that will continue to be the heat in the south. It seems like the excessive high temperatures, right? That's not happening across Texas and across Oklahoma. We've had blue skies much of the day. We're expecting mainly clear skies overnight tonight. And so the heat, it continues to be in place. Where we are seeing the cloud cover, it has not been quite as hot across parts of
It has been another incredibly hot day in Texas. Dallas, it's your 20th consecutive day at or above 100 degrees. And unfortunately, at this point, it looks like tomorrow will probably be day 21, barring some miracle. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jill Brown.
And I'm Lisa Moser. The center of the country again today, wet, rainy, and cloudy, courtesy of a stalled out front in the region. We have the story in just a moment. We began by looking at the heat down south. It seems like excessive heat has been going on forever in Dallas. And as Jill already noted, 20th day in a row, tomorrow 21, that we reach 100 degrees or above. Now, to beat that record, we have to go back a ways to 1980 when we had 46 consecutive days. Let's hope we don't beat that record. Now, this is not what people need in Fort Worth tonight. Officials say that the break could be the result of increased water demand. Well, without clouds, we're getting a lot of direct sun rays down here, and also without the clouds, you don't get any moisture, you don't get a chance to cool down, so it's just going to constantly beat on you, especially if you're outside. So we've had lots of clear skies today, and overnight tonight we expect those clear skies to continue. Where we are seeing the cloud cover, temperatures not quite as warm across Mississippi, western Tennessee. That's one good note about down south, but do keep in mind, again, this is the 20th day we've seen temperatures at 100 degrees or higher. Drink lots of water. Check on your neighbors and the children, and maybe put a couple of cups of water out there for the squirrels in the yard. They're probably really in need of it right about now. Looking at the current temperatures, as I said, Mississippi, Alabama, temperature's not quite as warm here because we do have some cloud cover. Lots of 80s around Birmingham, 83 degrees right now. Atlanta, 84. Little Rock, 88. But where we don't have the cloud cover, look at how the temperatures are soaring up there even as we head into the evening hours. Oklahoma City, it feels like 104 degrees right now. Well, the current air temperature is 104 degrees. Let me show you the heat index.